Our good friend Brad Duggan is here with Coffee Memorial Blood Center, and y'all have a long time event happening next Friday, Boots and Badges.
Yes.
How is that going? Gearing up for that?
It actually is going good. And we're making some changes this year. We're moving the cookout to the north side of the building.
Yes.
I'm kind of excited about that in some ways because it gives donors some parking spots closer to the building. And so last year it was really hot.
Yes.
And so we had rented porta cools out there for the cookout. But this year it's looking like 90 degrees if that holds up. You know, I know it can change any day.
Absolutely. Yes.
But so we're looking for a good day. But we're actually moving the party to the north side. That'll get us closer to the motorcycle rodeo. It'll actually bring the cookout and the emergency vehicles closer together. And so we're hoping that it just makes it more of a fun party-like atmosphere over there.
Absolutely. And so when folks are pulling up, like I said, it may look a little quieter out front, but like I said, that's just opening up more parking.
Yeah.
And the party's still going on, so they can go be a part of that cookout, of course. That's one of the things, Misty talked to us a little bit about is, it also benefits going to the backside like that, is you really get to spotlight that motorcycle rodeo, which, like I said, I mean, it's awesome every year, but it was kind of on the backside of the building. Like I said, where there wasn't as much going on, but now everything's kind of in one place. So talk about that, just having, like I said, the law enforcement, the trucks are going to be closer, the motorcycle rodeo is going to be right there. And so all the first responders and everybody's going to be just right there nice and close. And what's that like for y'all just to have that partnership?
Well, to have an atmosphere like that is super fun. It's great to partner with the fire department and the police department. They actually put a reel out where they shot it in front of our building earlier this week and just kind of poking at each other like who's going to win the blood drive. And so they do come and donate, which is fantastic. But that partnership means a lot. This blood drive is very strategically placed before 4th of July. It's always the Friday before 4th of July. And so just helping us build that inventory up before we go into the 4th of July holiday because, there's wrecks and things that happen. And also collections are down during this time because people are on vacation and we can't go to schools and colleges right now. And so it's just so important to have this blood drive and to build that inventory.
Absolutely. And we were talking earlier, this blood drive has been going on for 18 years.
I believe that is correct, 18 years.
That is crazy. But I mean, like you said, things change and y'all are always, implementing different things. And so I want to talk about your shirt a little bit too.
So the shirt, I was telling you earlier, it's kind of weird to dress down for the news, but it's a great shirt. It's a great shirt going into the 4th of July. It's very patriotic.
Right.
And so just wanted to wear that today. This is one of the things, the donors will get. They'll also get a gallon of Plains Dairy milk, a pint of Bluebell ice cream. Out at the cookout, Randall County Sheriff's Department comes out and cooks those burgers and hot dogs, but nothing but cakes will be out there. So you can get cake and ice cream.
Yes, I love it.
A cool shirt, and just come out and have a good time with your community. The radio will be out there playing music and doing live interviews as well as you guys. But just really excited to see if we can make it more of a party atmosphere. The front will have inflatables and stuff, so it will still look like a party in the front.
Okay, good.
We'll have signs out that talk about parking and talk about how to get back to that north side of the building. And so we actually have a cool walkway that goes between the donor room and our waterfall. And so the donors they'll walk through that walkway to get back there. And so just super excited about it. Our appointments aren't exactly where we want them to be. Like we track that starting about 9 days out, 10 days out. And so our appointments aren't quite like we'd like to see them. And so if you hear this message today, this is my ask for you to come out, make an appointment. You can go to obi.org and make an appointment. And just having those appointments kind of let us know what to expect. Our goal would be 600 this year. Our highest needle and arm for that day is like 575. And
so it's doable.
So we're always wanting to break that record. And those police and firefighters, they really like to break records and they're very competitive. And so let's make it happen for them. And so just super excited about that. I appreciate you guys bringing us out, and just thank you for the support that you always give us. And so we can't do it without partners like you guys and Bluebell and Plains Dairy and Nothing But Cakes. And so it's just we're just so thankful for that.
Absolutely. Well, I say this, I think, like every day, but I'm truly in awe of how the Panhandle steps up in a time of need. And so every time we ask, it seems like people are just there, ready to donate, ready to give. And so I know you said making appointments. Is that the best way to do this for this fundraiser?
So
or
you can always walk in, like any day, anytime we're open, our doors are open. You're welcome to come. The appointments just kind of give us an idea of like how we're tracking. Is this event going to be successful? And so if you know you're coming, make an appointment.
Absolutely.
But if you wake up Friday morning and you're like, today's a good day to give blood and to save a life, walk in and we'll get you worked in fairly quickly. We actually set it up. We have about 5 donation areas in our building and outside that day.
Okay.
And so we have room. We have room to process 600 people.
Absolutely.
And it's from 7 to 7. And so the recruits are actually going to come in and donate from 6 to 7, but then we're going to open it up to the public from 7 to 7. And so there's 12 hours. And so we would love to just have people come out and enjoy the cookout and to get blood.
Yes.
Absolutely. And so like you're saying, like y'all do everything you can to make it as convenient, as quick as possible, because that's the thing is a lot of people may think, well, I don't have the time to make it in. But that's another thing y'all have thought about, because of course set the appointment, and then that way you know what time you're going to be blocked off for. But even if you walk in, that you have this great online tool where people can fill out that big questionnaire, maybe save themselves about 15-20 minutes on the process, right?
Absolutely. Yes, the day of the event you can go online and you can go ahead and answer all your questions, and that probably will cut off about 15 minutes of your screening time. And so it does help speed up the day. And so we would love for people to do that before they get there. But if they don't, they can scan that when they check in, and they can answer those questions while they wait, and that will still speed up the process as well.
Perfect. Yeah, and it's a great way to just carve out a little bit of time in your day, save some lives, and also, like I said, I mean, you're not going to be leaving empty-handed from the blood drive. You got a lot of freebies. It's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you, Brad, for coming to visit with us. Can we see you next week, of course, before the big blood drive starts?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I think that we're on second couple more times next week.
Perfect.
I believe a law enforcement officer or a firefighter may be at one of those. And
Very cool.
Like I said, they're great partners, and they really have a lot of fun promoting this event. And so,
Absolutely.
Well, it's a fun event for sure. So thank you for coming and talking to us
thank
this
you.
morning.
Thanks for having me out.
Of course, yes. So